My inferior husband, episode 3. Our relationship continued without any flaws. Deji still continued to show me what true love was, and I was taking care of his responsibility. We were in 300 level when Deji's father died, and he had to drop out. But I told him I will sponsor him as we were already in penultimate year, and it will be very bad for him to drop out just because of money. I had to join his school fees coupled with his other financial responsibility I was shouldering already. He was grateful and promised not to disappoint me no matter what. It was not long my father told me to come home, that he had something important to talk to me about. I told him I was writing my examination and would not be able to come yet. I went home after the examination ended. I was happy because it has been long I came home and my father was the one inviting me after our long-time fight. I knew my father must have a reason to call me, but I could not figure it yet. When I got home, I did not meet my father, but I met my elder brother, who told me my father has a great surprise for me and that I would find out later. I called my father to inform him about my arrival. He told me he travelled and would return the next. My father came home the next day with some other people. I noticed among these guests were 2 men who looked alike, although one was a younger version of the older one. My father called me out that I needed to see the new guests and told me to prepare delicious food for them as they were here for me. I asked the guests what they wanted, and I was told to prepare pounded yam with vegetable soup. The younger one took so much interest in me and started a conversation with. It was from this conversation I found out he was a medical doctor based abroad, and his father was the older version and was also a doctor that worked in a well-known hospital. I found out he was from a rich family and was also striking rich. Later the evening after, we became familiar a bit. My father told me he had a meeting that he would want all of us with our new guests to be around for. I later found out my father had ulterior motive and wanted me to get married to his friend's son, who was so medical doctor. Both father wanted to cement their friendship by merging us in marriage. It was during this meeting I found out all my family members knew them and had agreed to the plan. No wonder my brother made that statement earlier I came. What do you think will be my response? Do you think I will agree or not? This and more you will find out in the next episode. To be continued.